Hi peeps, it's Big Blue, and today we'll be doing a watercolor painting. So I'll be showing you some tips and tricks on watercolors. So yeah, let's begin with my colors. I'll be using Winsor Newton travel kit. This comes in 12 colors. You can find it in any hobby store or art supply store. This goes around $20, and I'll be showing this and other stuff in the description. So yeah, this is Artist Loft brushes, watercolor brushes. You want to get our watercolor brushes and not acrylic or oil brushes, because watercolor brushes are much more better for watercolors. And I'll be using this Faber-Castell pencil 2H to make my little sketch for the beginning. And I have here 2 little cups of water, one for dirty and one for clean. Trust me, you'll need 2. Here I have a little rag to dry off my brushes. So let's begin. Okay, I'll be drawing an apple, so just make a circle, a couple indents, a twig, and I guess a leaf. After that, I'll just erase it so I don't have it on the finished product. I'll be using very light colors in the beginning, and yeah, I'll be very careful not to go over what I already did. So you have to wait. After it dried, I go over the color again and again and again and again, but keep waiting for it to dry, for it to truly dry. So it doesn't pill. Pilling means that it won't lift the paper off the paper, so it'll make little dots of paper all over your pretty little drawing, pretty little paint. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using darker and darker colors once I layer some down, and you can see my dirty water is becoming more dirtier, but I still have clean water there. That's why I said to get 2 cups of water, one for dirty and one for clean. Putting faces on them is not mandatory. Okay, so here I'll be just brushing everything off, waiting for it to dry, and doing it again. How you clean your brushes is you do not want to touch the bottom of the cup. What you want to do is make a figure 8 with your watercolor brushes, and not touch the sides, not touch the bottom. And after that, you're done with that, either dry off on another piece of paper or just dry it off with a towel or anything. So yeah, after that you could go to the clean water and add it to your watercolors and draw from there. Here I'm drawing a small shadow. I'm using blue for the shadow because it's not complementary, I guess. Yeah. So I'm doing it again. Once it dries, I go over it again, but I cannot go over it when it's still wet. That will lead to pilling. So yeah, you do not want that to happen. So what I have here is a little bit of tape, so I could tape the painting down, so I could tape the paper down so it doesn't go all over the place. So yeah, I'm just waiting it to dry, and I'll go over again. And you see all the color I've done, just mixing all the colors. I suggest you buy a color wheel that will help you with color theory and understanding what type of color you need. Here I'll be making a backdrop, you can see, I'll be waiting for it to dry and going over it again so I can get the exact color I want. So watercolor goes from dark to white. Once you go dark, you cannot go from white. So yeah, it's a light dark medium, I guess, because with acrylic I know you could go from light to dark, from dark to light, but with watercolors you have to go from light to dark. Very complicated, I guess, but once you understand it, you get it really fast. So yeah, I'll just keep getting the clean water, putting it empty, put it on the towel, drying it off with my little towel, and yeah, doing it over and over and again, waiting for it to dry, and then going over it again with a slightly darker color, more and more, and blending it with just water. You could just blend it with water, as I'm doing here, blending everything with water, not adding any paint to it, just blending. So yeah, I'll be keeping that white spot so I could see the light, so I could show you the light area and the dark area. So here I'll be removing some of the tape I put down and drawing painting some areas that I wasn't able to paint with a larger brush, with a smaller brush. Sorry if I'm confusing, I'm very very nervous. So yeah, hopefully some of these tips helped you understand, maybe, I don't know. And yeah, just remember 2 cups of water. Do a figure 8 when you're cleaning your brush. Wait for your painting to dry. Don't go over a area you already painted. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.